I'm doing this for my boys, all the things that will be taken away from them that I had that they won't have, whether it's freedom of movement, the confidence to travel around Europe without worrying about healthcare, all sorts of little things like roaming charges. But the bigger things are about being in a continent that feels at peace with itself. My mother was a German refugee who ended up in the UK some years after the Second World War. She lost everything in Eastern Europe. We went to see The Sound of Music, and I came home after that and I said to my mum, "War, is that going to happen again?" And she said, "No, darling, don't worry, it won't happen again." And that's what the EU has brought us. In the last 1,000 years, the longest period where no European nation, none of the EU countries, has transgressed the borders of another, has been the last 70 years. That, in Europe's history, is the most successful peace project there has been. I am genuinely scared that the long-term result of this could be a rise in nationalism, a rise in the isolationism of the UK, and war. 100 years on from when women like me saw their 16-year-old boys go off to the front and lost them. And I am genuinely scared of that happening again. I run a small business and I think I've completely taken my eye off the ball on that small business. My work has dried up and I would say I have lost quite a bit financially. I don't know how much, I don't hugely care. It's cost me in time, but I've never felt in my life that my time has been so well used as doing this. Nothing matters more. When we do something that gets on TV, we get people saying, "How can we donate?" We get lots of that. And we do ask on Facebook and on our Twitter feed every so often if people want to help us. But we don't have to ask much. We also sell stuff. So we are trying to make money ourselves. We get badges made and wristbands, and I've gone to marches and rallies and stood outside selling badges and wristbands. I never thought life would take me to a place where I was selling silicone wristbands. What Theresa May could have chosen, given that the margin was so narrow on the referendum, would have been to say we will stay within the single market and the customs union, so we will not damage our prosperity. That will keep us allied and friendly with our European neighbours, and they would accept that. We know they offered that at the beginning. And we will find a way to address people's concerns on immigration. And we will guarantee the rights of EU citizens in this country. If she had said that, and if she had said, "That is the Brexit I am going to fight for, and it's the Brexit that pleases everybody," I think we would not be where we are. And I would settle for that, even though it does mean we would Brexit.